So what is the self-talk in the morning? And this is a rhetorical question. Is the self-talk, you get up, oh my God, I've got a nightmare of a day, I've got so much going on, I've got no time for myself, I just need to get through the day? Or is the self-talk, I've got a busy day, what am I going to do when am I going to make sure I eat and drink, when am I going to make sure that I get a bit of 5 minutes of fresh air and a bit of exercise, because that's going to help me be more resilient, certainly if you do that at lunchtime for the afternoon when your energy starts to drop. So what is that self-talk in the morning? And it might be something that you've not thought about, because we have talked about self-talk in the past, but not specifically. We've talked about general, talking to yourself, I will be happy, I am good at this, I am great at that, and so on and so on and so on. This is now not generic self-talk, this is specific self-talk. So maybe you need a few sentences written down on your phone, by your bedside cabinet, in your diary when you open it when you get to the office, or when you get into your home office, whatever. But what is the specific self-talk you're saying? The specific self-talk, to be honest, writing this session for you guys has really been a great reminder for me, because the eating and drinking thing, I'm not great at it, to be honest. I come into work, I'm quite enthusiastic, as you know, about what I'm doing, and before you know it, I'm halfway through the day, or it's 3 o'clock, and I think, why have I got a headache? Why have I got a headache? And it's because I haven't eaten, and probably not drunk enough either. So actually, what I did is I went and revisited my self-talk statements. And on the bottom of my, people that know me, I've got an iPad where I write my notes and stuff for the day and all that type of stuff. I have put my self-talk at the bottom of that. So when I'm getting into work, when I'm opening my little to-do list, the first thing I'm seeing is kind of, okay, you've got all of these jobs going on, which I'll show you later, because there's a nice, in the multitasking later, we'll talk about how you can prioritise your jobs and so on and so on and so on. But we've got all these jobs to do, and we need to do them all by the end of the day. But when are you going to eat? When are you going to drink? When are you going to have 5 minutes to chill out and relax, to clear your brain, get some fresh air, or do a bit of exercise, whatever it may be? So I urge you, if you don't do that already, as one little task to take away, beginning of your day, when are you going to put that self-talk statement in? Where are you going to put those self-talk statements in order to be able to get that right? And remember, there's those 5 levels of self-talk, okay? We've gone through these in detail. Here they are as a recap. The first is negative acceptance. So some people, during what I've just been saying, when I've said you come into work, you've got a full day, and I'm saying, okay, when are you going to do your exercise? Some people might, in their head, might have gone, I can't do exercise at work. I won't have the time for that. That's the first level, remember, negative acceptance. You can always find time to do whatever you want. There might be days that you are back to back and work late. I get that. I had one of them yesterday. I think I did a 13-hour day yesterday that was in there. Today won't be any different. But if I don't work out, and yesterday I ate late, didn't drink enough. Today will be different. And the self-talk, when I came in this morning, 7:30, opened it up, jobs list, self-talk, straight there, okay? What are we going to do? But the first is I can't. The next one is I need to change this. So some of you might be in your head now going, yeah, I need to do that, John. Yeah, I need to look after myself better each day. I need to make sure I'm doing a little bit of exercise. And remember, the reason I'm saying a little bit of exercise is because when you exercise, endorphins release into your system. And endorphins, they eat away at stress. They eat away at negative chemical, make you feel better when you do this sort of thing, okay? Then you've got the decision to change. So I'm no longer doing that. So you might get to that point today, hopefully. I'm no longer going to get through the day and get to 3 o'clock and I haven't eaten. I'm not going to get through the day and make sure I haven't done any exercise or had a bit of fresh air, and so on and so on and so on. Then you have the stage of better you. I am now doing this. So that's what the self-talk needs to be. You could even say I will do, which is kind of in between the levels. I will do this tomorrow, but the only problem is tomorrow never comes, so you might need to be a bit more definite about it. And then of course you've got universal affirmation, which is where you're doing these things as a habit. Okay, so you just come into work and you automatically know how you're going to spend your time, where you're going to get your energy from, where you're going to get your fresh air from, and so on and so on. Pete's just put, I have a couple of post-it notes stuck to my fridge door with self-talk messages that I see every time I open the fridge, which is a lot at the moment. I like it, Pete. Fridge door is a great place to put self-talk statements. Christian's put, Pete, is that inside or the outside of the fridge? I'm assuming it's the outside of the fridge, but then again, you know, when you open it and there's a great big cake there, maybe you need one on the inside, I don't know. But the point is, that's those self-talk statements. I also know that Pete has spent some time reading What to Say When You Talk to Yourself, which is a publication that I recommended on a session we did a few weeks ago, and that breaks these 5 levels down. But this is now specific. It's not generic self-talk we're talking about now. We're talking about specific self-talk for that, specifically you having more energy, you having more resilience. In order to do that, you've got to start with the self-talk and then take some action on the back of it.